Now, sometimes the very best work goes unheralded and some of the best people don't get the recognition they deserve, which is why I am delighted to welcome Amy Kington to the studio, the 2017 Bristol Post Gold Star Charity Champion. Now, she's not long back from Bordeaux with a bunch of kids who've had the trip, I think it's fair to say, Amy, of a lifetime. Welcome to the studio and congratulations as well. I know it's been a big journey and one day we'll get you in for the entire story. But let's talk about Bristol Together Championships. It's coming up for the 5th year, is it? Or
that's right, yeah, this is the 5th year that we've been running Bristol Together Championships, and we all know Bristol is an amazing city, but actually there are some things when you scratch beneath the surface that aren't so great, and it can be fractured. So this project works with 32 primary schools where we twin them from a really different demographic, and the kids kind of work out that they've got more in common than they've got differences. Right,
so you pick schools from all over the city and different sort of the types of places where they're living and so on and so forth, and put them all together to play football.
That's right. So we can twin QEH with Mill Pond or May Park with a school in South Gloucestershire or in North Somerset. So they're very, very different. And actually, through the power of sport, they come together and compete as a joint team at the University of the West of England. Yeah. And there's always some girls in the teams, and also, you know, a lot of young people kind of, you know, learn through football in a way that, you know, you can't learn in the classroom. So this is a brilliant opportunity, and it meant that we progressed 4 schools through to Bordeaux.
Well, I never got far beyond the changing room when I was playing football, but you've got these kids, and a lot more of them, to Bordeaux, and that was a twin city, of course. It's celebrating its 70th year of twinning with Bristol, isn't that right?
So Bristol, we're celebrating this summer the 70th anniversary, and we were allowed to, as part of the Mayor's office, select 4 teams from the tournament to go and represent us in Bordeaux, and it was just an amazing opportunity.
Well, I have been extremely rude, haven't I? Because there they are sitting here, the 3 of them, and I haven't introduced them yet, have I? So let's start with Jada right up there, and you're from Mill Pond, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm from Mill Pond.
Okay, and then next to you we have got Ty Chandler. Hello, Ty.
Hello.
And where are you from? What school are you from?
May Park Primary School.
May Park, okay. And then we've got Archie Newman, who is from
Headley Park.
And tell us about Bordeaux. What was it like? What did you get up to when you were there?
When we were in Bordeaux, we did many fun activities. We did climbing, and we also went to see Bordeaux Stadium.
And what was it like?
It was big.
Was it? Bigger than Rovers? Bigger than City?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you two got on famous. You didn't know each other before you went, did you, at all?
No.
Ty and Archie. So how did you get on together then? You tell us, Ty, what happened.
Well, I reckon the main way we got to be friends is when at the Acro Park, when I was really scared to do it, and then at the end he persuaded me to do it after lunch.
You were a bit worried about the height, were you? Was that it? Or the water, or what was it?
The height.
The whole thing.
In the end he persuaded me to do it, and encouraged me, so that's how we got to be friends.
How did you get him to do it in the end then?
Basically, I told him to close his eyes and just do it. So he did. Yeah. And then at the end he thought, that wasn't that bad. Yeah. And he liked it in the end.
And you've been mates ever since, haven't you?
Yeah.
Jada, what about you? What was the best part of Bordeaux for you?
Well, when we got to see the mayor, and that was like really good experience for me. And when we went to see the water mirror, which was like a flat surface, and there's lots of like water on it, and we all like kicked off our shoes and went to play and then splashed everywhere. Yeah.
And did you all get on so well together? I mean, it was a trip when you were all sort of thrown together from different schools. How did you manage to get on? Did you all just make very good friends?
Yeah, we all like just got together, talked a bit, and made very like good friends.
And what was it like? Because you had any of you been out of the country before? Have you been away from England before?
Yeah.
Where have you been, Jada?
I've been to Tenerife, which is like a Spanish country, but it's near Africa. Yep. And I've also been to Malaga, which is in Spain.
You've done a bit of travelling, yeah. What about you guys?
I've been to Spain quite a lot. I've been to the mainland, and I've been to Mallorca and Majorca.
And Ty, have you been anywhere?
I'm just trying to think back.
Well, you've been to Bordeaux now, haven't you?
Yeah,
and how did it compare to Bristol, do you think? What was the main difference?
Well, it was way cleaner.
Was it?
And the main difference was they were all speaking a different language.
I tell you what, is the mayor listening? He's got his litter campaign going. It was cleaner though, was it?
Yeah, it was cleaner, and they were speaking different languages, so a different language, so it was really hard for us to understand.
What language did they speak?
French.
French. Yeah, no trick question. And did you learn a little bit of French over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to the school, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to the school and saw how French kids study.
Yeah.
And they had written down some questions and they tried pronouncing them in English and it was quite funny.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. What did you get out of it, Amy, when you watched them all together and mixing in and getting a different experience?
Sport, the power of sport is incredible, isn't it? It can inculcating values of respect, intolerance and fair play. And the thing for me was I took 20 young people, some of whom hadn't ever been out of the country before. For many it was, the first passport that they had ever had. And just getting on a plane, just getting on and off of trams, just listening to another language. It was a real cultural experience, and I'm really grateful to the Mayor's Office and also to Quartet and our partners that enabled us to be able to fund the amazing trip, because I'm sure these guys will never forget it.
No, I bet they won't. And Community for Purpose, which is your charity and the thing that you set up and everything else, the idea was to give kids a chance, basically, isn't it? And kids who may be hungry or health problems or whatever it is, just give them an equal chance with everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of disparity in Bristol. 96.3% of kids in Clifton go on to higher and further education, whereas 13.2% of children do in Lawrence Weston. That's got nothing to do with ability. That's all about opportunity. Yeah. And so, the kids in Clifton have to have a conversation with mum and dad if they don't want to go, whereas the kids in Lawrence Weston have to have a conversation about wanting and justifying the reason to go. So this is all about trying to level the playing field and just broaden horizons.
Yeah. This is a tricky question. See if you can answer it. What have you come back with? What do you think you've learned about yourselves that you didn't know before you went?
I've come back with a bit more like friendship. Because if we never went on this trip, I would have never met Ty.
Yeah. What about you, Ty?
I reckon it was when I built up my resilience for the Acro Park.
Yeah. You'll never forget that, will you, Jada?
Well, mine's like getting to know other people and doing other things and just like staying at home and like watching TV and things.
Well, I'm delighted to see you all. Thanks so much for bringing these brilliant people in with you. And
they are brilliant.
Till the next time. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.